So, Claude, what do you make about what some of our players have been saying about Unai and about Unai? What do you think about what Unai has been saying about them?
Well, to be honest with you, the only thing I've been hearing, and I'm going to be quite honest with you, the only thing I've been hearing is that Unai wasn't. He said that a lot of the players let him down. And,
I heard that too.
Which, well, then he should have acted on it and then dropped them. I mean, at the end of the day, he's picking these players. If he sees that they're not doing ill, there's other players to come in. But he consistently put. I mean, there's one he obviously didn't get on with Ozil. But towards the end, he continued to play him because showed weak management. If he didn't want to play him, and he thought he was disruptive or anything like that, he shouldn't have played him in the last few games. And in the final, when we needed the strongest team out there that wanted to play, he picked players that weren't up to the performance level. They didn't want it enough against Chelsea in the final. Chelsea wanted it more in the final, and and he's got to take a lot of the blame because he picked players in the games. He picked weakened sides in league games. He should have made sure of getting to the top four. It's all very well him saying. Here now he's saying that things haven't got any better since he's left. So that's his opinion. I'm not so sure. Well, to be honest, it's too early to make that assumption whether if it has improved. I just feel it's a bit both. I mean, did you hear players say anything about him? I mean, I haven't heard nothing about it from players.
I haven't heard. I haven't heard players saying anything, but I've heard what Unai has allegedly said. And the thing about it is that I don't think he'd take all the blame. He could shoulder some of the blame, but he can't. He cannot take all the blame.
No, players are responsible as well. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they're out there to perform on the pitch, and they've also got to take responsibility. But he's got to take responsibility because he has to see if they're not performing, that they've got to be dropped, and he's got to be more ruthless in his team selection. But he made a lot of mistakes. He made a lot of errors. At the end of the day, it's his responsibility. That's why he's been paid a lot of money at the end of the year. That's why he's been paid a lot of money.
But so are the players, though.
Otherwise, exactly. But otherwise, he wouldn't be in that position.
No.
And that's why he's got to be able to motivate them players. His problem was with his communication with the players wasn't good.
I don't know
he didn't communicate properly. His English was awful.
Oh no, I don't think you can say that.
Well, it wasn't. They weren't. They were even taking the mickey out of him, weren't they? The players were making fun of him.
What?
They were making fun of him.
How do you know that? Because that's very serious. That's very. If that's true, that's very. That's not on. That's not on. If that's true.
Well, that's bang on. You hear reports that there was a lot of players. But the players have come out and said that they didn't understand what he was saying after time.
Okay, and that's
so. He's got to take most of the responsibility, but also the players. I mean, these players. At the end of the day, also I've got to say, a lot of these players, for me, are not up to the standard required to get us to that next level, and that's where we've got to do something in the summer, and that's where Mikel Arteta, he will see. Whatever he will see. I'll say it. He will see whether they're good enough at the end of the summer, and that's when he's got to act.
Well, the thing is, like I said, I think he can't take all of the blame. He takes a share of the blame. He can't take all of the blame. He's getting paid a lot, so are the players. And also, you're saying that why wasn't he stronger? And why didn't he drop Mesut? He can't drop. He needs the players, doesn't he? He needs the players. So if Mesut is one of our best players and he drops him, and we're not getting the results, then what's going to happen?
But the trouble is, when he came in towards the end, when he played in that final, he was awful, wasn't he? So
Mesut.
Ozil was awful.
Yeah, but then
final.
the whole team was, isn't it? The whole team was. I still think he was very unlucky with decisions.
Deep down, I don't think a lot of players give him enough, didn't respect him. And if the players don't respect you, your job is untenable. For me, if your players don't respect you, your job is untenable for me. So, here we go.
It's true, but I think he had, like I said, big decisions when against him. I just think at the end of the day, he has to take his share of the blame, and the players have to take their share of the blame. I think what he's coming out with now.
I mean, we run the risk. I mean, at the moment, we're all right. We've got a healthy between. But if it had been carrying on and we'd have kept him, we'd have run the risk of being a real relegation.
Do you think so? I don't.
So
I'm not so sure.
Because we were all over the place. You could see at least a little bit of confidence has come back. I know we're not getting the results, but at least we're not losing these games. So we would have been losing a lot of these games. The Chelsea game, for example, we would have lost it.
Possibly, but
Chelsea away from home with 10 men, we would have probably gone 3 or 4-0 or something.
What?
Something could have gone easy, 3 or 4-0. You know what I mean? But
possibly, but he did have some. He did have some big decisions go against him, and we mustn't forget that he had some massive decisions go against him.
Well,
so I thought he was unlucky. No, but it's true though.
Oh.
You know, you look at Vertonghen's encroachment at Wembley. You look at against Sheffield United. You look at against Leicester. But you're shaking. But what
no, I'm just saying.
You know, so you can't forget that.
It's all.
No, but the thing is, you can say that, but when it's happened to us, we've been penalised, isn't it? So if we haven't, you've got to say it's unlucky. Crystal Palace, a typical example when Socrates.
But then you're a big fan of VAR, aren't you? I'm not.
I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of it if it works, and it should work.
Hold on, you said you want VAR. You've got VAR now because they're doing decisions.
Doing it properly, because like I said to you,
it's never going to be done properly, is it? It's not going to be done properly because you've got 2 referees in all one opinion to another opinion. It's going to be.
It's true.
It's not fact, so it's never going to be right. And VAR, as you say, but then you wanted VAR. I wouldn't have it anywhere near the game, to be honest.
I want VAR, but like we said last week, the referee's got to look at his monitor, hasn't he, or she? They've got to. If they do, then if they decide it for themselves, then that's fair enough. You can accept that. But if somebody is in George's Park or Stockwood Park, I should say, is deciding it and it's wrong, then that's.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's one referee's opinion to another.
No, but it's the referee.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's not fact. It's not like a panel of people deciding, well, this is not. It's just. It's not real fact. The only real fact you can really say is real fact is probably offside, and even that can be questionable because the timing of the ball when it releases and when it is and when there's it's no, mate. For me, scrap it. I would have scrapped the whole thing. Go back to what we were before, and we can carry on. Anyway, next question.
I wouldn't scrap it. Should Arsene have a statue outside Emirates? There's been talk and mutterings of it actually happening, which I hope it does. But what do you think
I have
should
no
happen?
objections because if you look back at what he's done in the past, he deserves it because he's won 3 titles. It was the right time for him to go. Yes, at the time when it was the right time, but. If you look at the past and what he's done in the past, I've got no objection of a statue. But then I think we should have one of George Graham then as well. Then, right? So.
Oh, that's it. Well, that's it. But
I've got no objection.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm just saying, I've got no objection to Arsene Wenger having a statue now.
Nor have I. I would love to see it. But you're saying about George. Now, I think. He possibly should, but will it be welcomed like the people who might welcome Arsene's statue because of the fact that, unfortunately, Georgie did get sacked for allegedly taking a bug, and he also managed Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, but then again, there are a lot of other people that were involved. You're
right, and they didn't get caught. But that doesn't make it right, does it?
I've got no objection to do that. I could say something else about when money is concerned. And
that's
and
fair
no,
enough.
listen, I've got no objection. I think what he's done in the past,
done, yeah.
I think we're
Incredible,
going off the
unbelievable.
subject a bit. I'm going to say yes, he does deserve a statue.
He does. 100%.
I don't agree with the naming a stand after him, because when you think about it, I don't think anyone, to me, is bigger than the football club. So if you start naming people, for me, when you start naming people after, it makes it look bigger than the
players.
stands out bigger than the club. I don't agree with that. For me, Arsenal is that unique club where I don't think anyone should have that stand. But with the statue, yeah, I agree.
I agree too. So, Claude, do you think Nicholas should return to the team this week?
Yeah, I don't have any. I think he gives us that. He's now starting to settle in a bit more. I think he gives that. I think that combination there, I think, will be a great combination. I'd have Nicholas, Pepe, Martinelli, and Aubameyang, and give because Lacazette at this present moment is going through a bit of bad struggle. So give him a little break.
Yeah.
Get these three. Let's see how these three can get on. And I think that'd be quite an awesome trio
I
of them
do as
together, attacking wise. With probably, I'd actually try to change, maybe either have Willock just behind them or Ceballos, and drop Ozil as well.
Well, drop Mesut.
Yeah, I'll drop Ozil because I just don't feel. I don't see what he's giving us in the last few games. I don't see what he's giving us. He's not giving us that killer pass that he normally gives us. You know, he's not giving that. He's playing the safe game. He's playing that safe game. Well, we need that killer pass, and maybe that Ceballos or Willock with his energy as well can give that extra bit down the middle. I would actually change that a bit. Yeah, I would give Pepe more of a run. I think it's time to now unleash him a bit, and it's Newcastle at home, so it's
you can't afford to underestimate.
But these are the sort of games where they need to be open because they're going to come here with a very defensive unit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So we need a bit of that extra bit of quality to open them up.
Yes.
And I would, definitely. I would definitely obey you, would you?
Well, I think so. I'm surprised he hasn't been playing, but Mikel's working to a plan, and I can understand that. But when he has come on, like against Bournemouth, he was absolutely fantastic. He was absolutely amazing. So hopefully he can. Hopefully he can. You did mention trio, didn't you? Obviously, other chocolates are available.
Oh dear.
You remember that? You remember that? You remember that advert? Trio.
Oh dear.
You must.
Can we keep it to football, please?
Well, you're the one that said trio.
No, being serious now. So you would definitely.
Trio was a serious chocolate. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I think he should start. I think he should start. But we can't afford to underestimate Newcastle. I think he's been unlucky not to start. He has been unlucky, but listen, we'll have to see what we do. But he's got to come into the team, man. He's got to
winter
play.
break. We're talking about bloody trio, aren't we? Bloody winter. I hate winter break.
A winter break. Why? Why do you hate the winter break?
I hate it.
You said that last time. Why?
It's just not right.
Yeah,
it ain't right in this time.
Because other players don't need a break.
Break? What? Joking, aren't you?
They don't need a break.
No.
They don't need a break.
No.
Why don't the players need a break? Everyone needs a break.
I need a break for watching it, maybe more than anything.
Exactly. Well, there you go then.
But
you need a break. The players need a break.
But I get bored. With this.
You get bored, but you were saying last week I'm the one that's going to get. But I thought you got millions of things to do. You said what am I going to do?
Even the women couldn't take a bit of bloody wind at the weekend, could they?
Well, you can't blame our women.
A little bit of wind and they couldn't be bothered to go out and play. God help us. Right.
Well, you can't blame our women. It was the weather conditions. Storm
Right.
Obviously, other storms are available.
Next question,
you
please.
Can't blame
Next question.
My gosh, blaming our women now.
Next question.
Should Alexander and Mesut both be?
Yeah, because they're both out of form, and we touched upon it earlier. I mean, I think that they're not performing to the heights that I mean. I think Meza is not going to be the same player. I mean, he's coming to the end a bit now.
Unfortunately,
I mean, sometimes I think also that he does do things, but then we haven't got play. I don't know. I think it's time now to move on with Meza in the summer. I think Lacazette. I think he's just nothing. I know he's. Everyone is saying about his work rate. Yeah, he does work hard and everything. And I agree with it. But then he's a striker, and he's not, and he's missing a lot of good, easy chances. And his confidence is down at the moment. Perhaps a break will do him good. He's getting a nice break now, but I mean, even bigger break and carry on. But I think that we need to see Ceballos a bit more. Ceballos, see if he can, because I don't want to lie. I think we're going to lose him at the end of the year, and I wouldn't want to lose him. I think he's got.
We don't want to lose it. No, we don't want to lose it. But
he's one of the players I wouldn't want to lose. But we're not giving him much chance, and now he's fit.
Not, but then he's been injured,
let him play now. Let him play. He's
let
fit
him play.
now. When he came on, was it against Bournemouth? He played quite well.
He was all right. Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah.
I think with should they be dropped? I don't personally think they should, but if it's up to Mikel, that's his choice.
Yeah.
I think with Alex, he is going through a bad patch, but then, like I was saying on the coach on the way home from Burnley, that if it was Thierry, not that he's by any means up to Thierry's class at all, would we be talking? No one would be talking about Thierry having a loss of form, would they? So everybody goes through losses of form.
No, but he's not Thierry, is he?
No, he's not. But what I'm saying is that a loss of form can happen. It happens to the happens to the best of.
But he hasn't scored. I don't think he's scored an away goal in a year. Someone was telling me. I don't know if that's true.
What's the last time he scored an away goal?
He's only got one or something in the way in the whole calendar year.
He scored his last goal was in the Europa League against.
I'm talking about the Premier League.
In the Premier League. So the last goal I can remember him scoring away from home was against
Valencia?
Cardiff City.
Was it?
Cardiff City.
When was that?
That's the last season. That's the last goal.
Well,
Unless
there you go.
he scored
There you go. So anyway, let's focus. Home game. Yeah, I would drop him, and that's it.
You drop him and you bring in who then? If you drop
either Ceballos or Willock, and as we know, Pepe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't. But if that's what the manager wants to do,
then we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely, it's up to Mikel.
Or even move Maitland-Niles up to midfield. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's
another option. That's an option because now we've got this Cedric to back up Bellerin. So
Cedric and Pablo.
Cedric and Pablo. Oh yeah. Yes. I can't wait. Pablo Mari.
Pablo. Yes.
Let's hope they do well.
We'll see.
The conclusion, what's happening this week? I heard the wind swept, a bit of wind blowing the wind.
Is this a weather report?
And the game was called off on Sunday. Was you told before you have set off?
Yes, actually I did set off though. I did set off.
So how did you find out?
I was reliably informed by one of my friends when I was near Finchley.
Oh right, so
and I was told that it was off.
Wind affected, yeah. A bit of wind.
Yeah, wind affected, but it wasn't the pitch. It was just the fan safety.
Oh yeah, well that's probably
the fan safety but then having said that though, Bournemouth, Sheffield United went ahead. Aston Villa, Manchester City.
No, West Ham didn't.
Manchester City, West Ham didn't, but Millwall, West Bromwich Albion did. And I don't know if you saw the game when they tried to put the ball in the corner. The wind kept on moving the ball. So
that's. I was going to ask you about that. You've done it again last week.
Done what again?
I'm waiting at half-time for your half-time report, and I waited again for the full-time report, and I never got it. So what was the end of the score? Because you gave me a half-time report. Yeah, I'm aboard. We're Arsenal.
I tried to give everyone.
Arsenal are 2-1 up. You said 2-1 up. Was it at half-time?
Instagram down.
Yeah, 2-1 up
at
half-time.
Yeah.
I'll be back in full-time, and then I'm there sitting there waiting in my. What is this full-time? 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Fuck, I have to get to sleep, man. I'm still waiting. At 2 o'clock, no. I'm still waiting now. for the full-time report. So how did they get on
Yes,
in the
very
end?
good,
So
man.
can you
Well,
tell?
very good.
Well, can you tell me how they got on in the end? Because I'm waiting there by Twitter, waiting for this thing to come up, and I still haven't got it. I mean, where is it? What's the score in the end, mate?
Well, in the end, we won 4-3. It was a very interesting game. Yes, well, yeah, it was a very interesting game.
Who scored, by the way?
Who scored for us?
FA Youth Cup. We're in the next
Yes,
round now.
we're in the
What are we in
next
the
round.
quarterfinals now?
We're quarterfinals against Blackburn Rovers or Preston North End,
All right. Home?
away from home.
Oh,
Away
are
from
you
home.
going?
Hopefully. Yeah, we won 4. I think Sam Greenwood scored 2. It's an own goal from the goalkeeper. Yes, and Miguel Aziz scored a brilliant volley. So it was an interesting game.
Cliffhanger then, was it?
Well, you could call it that. Obviously, other films are available. You could call it that. But we got through. And also, I forgot to say last week, congratulations to our women. That was the week, other week, because we did get to the Continental Tires
No,
Cup
we know
final.
about that. You said that last week, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did that last
No,
week.
but we said that about us
No,
losing. You never
but
said
anyway,
about us
so
winning,
they're
don't you?
4-3. So why
Yes.
wasn't that match report, final match report? Was it that your phone battery ran out?
No, my phone battery didn't. I
Died?
think-
Or someone can hold the camera or something?
No, it didn't die. It didn't die. I can't really say on air. I'll have to tell you off air what happened. But just to say,
Did Steve nick your phone or something?
why you mentioning?
I don't know, what happened? What's happened, mate? I didn't get this full-time report.
The other Steve's are available.
Anyway.
Like Steve Harvey.
Anyway.
No, what?
Anyway, just tell everyone what's in there, what we got, what we have to say.
Absolutely, but before we go, I just wanted to. Did you actually hear? There's 2 things I want to say. I don't know if I've got 2. Tao's looking, so I don't know. I might have to say one thing. Did you actually hear the comments? Because you're probably going to say it's bad. Did you hear Graham Potter, Brighton Hove Albion's manager's comments?
No, what did he
Because
say?
he's actually said, and I quote, he said that even Arsenal, he's saying us, haven't got as many wins as Brighton. Now, you work that out. What does that mean? Why is Graham Potter?
Oh, no, he's right, though, isn't he?
No,
He's right. He's actually right.
he's right. I'll take the words of Steve Harvey. Like I said, even a broke clock is right twice a day, isn't it? The question is, why is he mentioning us? Why is he trying to put us in the same?
Well, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing that he's mentioned. No, but it's embarrassing.
No, but it's embarrassing that we haven't won as many games as them.
No, what's embarrassing is that why is he speaking? This is Brighton we're talking about.
Well, he's
Why is
entitled
he-
to speak. You
That
speak,
is-
then you're entitled to
That
speak.
is like us saying even Barcelona or Real Madrid or Bayern Munich haven't won as many games as us. What are we talking?
But they don't. But they have won more games than us.
No, but I'm saying-
but he's right. He has.
He's
That's spot on.
No, why is he talking
Well said.
about us? Well said. Why is he talking about us?
I
Why is he talking? Who is he to be
agree.
talking about
I
us?
agree with old Lee Gunner there. He's right, mate. He's right. I agree with him. All right.
I don't agree. I think it's
I absolutely
ridiculous.
agree. I mean Graham Potter. Why do I keep mixing Graham Potter and Lee Gunner? I mean Graham Potter. Yeah, I agree with
Obviously,
him.
other leads are available.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
And the last one, if I can, is did you hear? I don't know if you saw Mike Dean. Now, Mike Dean was on some program on Premier League World. Obviously, other Premier League shows are available. He was on there, and you know what he said? I know you love this. I thought I had to. When else when they said what? He said that. When somebody was interviewed, another referee was interviewed. I can't remember the other referee's name.
come on, carry on.
He was saying that he likes to have a laugh on the pitch. A laugh. He likes to have a laugh because I haven't seen it. Can you imagine the insult?
well.
He likes to have a laugh on the pitch. I would love to, because I've never seen him laugh with us when he's making stupid, foolish football decisions. He doesn't have a laugh with us. I thought he likes to have a laugh on the pitch.
I had a laugh at him because he's useless. But
I
anyway.
would call him useless.
Right,
But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please leave the comments respectful.
No, just leave comments. Don't have to be
Respectful and no need for anything rude. Just keep the comments respectful, please. Thanks very much. See you next week, Claude. What's going to happen now?
Well, it's time to go.